Side hustles for social workers. Being a social worker entails great responsibility, and for many a strong sense of pride. The world is full of vulnerable people, and social workers take it upon themselves to help these people through stormy waters. However, getting to the point of being a qualified social worker is no plain sailing either. It requires dedication, hard work, a passion for helping others, as well as a kind soul. And once there, the journey only truly begins. Along with the challenge of becoming qualified, and of course, the entailed costs, both financially and time/energy-wise, social workers face stressful situations day in and day out. It is not a job for the faint-hearted, and in some cases, a client's situation can take a toll on. Despite all of this, social work is relatively low paid, and salaries often do not reflect the passion with which workers apply themselves. But if you are a social worker and this all sounds too familiar, then you are in the right place. We have put together this list of side hustles for social workers so that you can generate a bit of extra cash. There are a couple of different ideas here, so hopefully at least one will ring true with you. Create a blog or website. First on the list is creating a blog. In the digital age, this is the go-to side hustle for any industry worker who wants extra money, and with good reason. You can blog about anything related to social work, and even find niche combinations to attract particular readers, or share unique ideas. Despite writing taking place on a digital format, little technical knowledge is needed. Drag-and-drop website builders exist, as well as plugins for all the extra services your website will need. Another reason why blogging is such a popular side hustle is because of the low cost to get going. There are a few costs to consider, but in total, they do not amount to much. These are web hosting, site security, website builder. Website builders tend to offer different plans. The more you pay, the more features you get access to. But as somebody starting out, you can opt for a free site builder plan and just pay for hosting and security. Choose a simple website theme so that it is visually appealing but not overwhelming. At this stage, content is the most important, so focus on that. All that is left to do now is place a few adverts on the site, and you are good to go. Your ad revenue will depend on traffic. So be patient and write quality content on a consistent basis. A final thing to consider when blogging is search engine optimization, SEO. SEO is a collective term for strategies used in content creation to get web pages to rank highly in search engine results. By learning about this and writing your blog posts with this in mind, you can lead more traffic to your site. SEO is something to consider once you are already in the flow of consistently blogging, but in the long run it will make a big difference. Paid newsletter service. This is a really simple side hustle for social workers but will need a bit of marketing. By having people subscribe to an emailing list, you can fire out daily, weekly, or monthly emails with content related to social work. These could be emails aimed at fellow professionals with news updates on social studies or new techniques. Or, they could target people who need a little motivation or some other information relating to social work. But the key here is to make sure that your emails compile the best information and enough of it. You are competing against the internet, which is a free resource. So your emails need to save people time and energy researching for them to want to pay. The costs of a newsletter/email subscription business will be email generation software, advertising. Email generation software is where the magic will take place. They allow you to create templates, write the content, and collate contact lists. There are a few out there, but here is a list of the best email newsletter tools for you to mull over. Advertising will help to get your service out there, and social media is a great way of doing this. A single ad can engage many people, and you only need a small percentage of each ad's viewers to follow through and subscribe. Although a newsletter/email subscription business might sound like easy work, it is not. You still need to write the content and manage your advertising as well as contact lists. Deciding on your price can also be tough. So do some research into the typical price that people are willing to pay for this kind of service. Journal service. Last but not least, write informal journals. This is a service that could appeal to students, professionals, and generally interested readers, and would act like a more informative blog. Just keep in mind that having academic credentials will be beneficial for this idea to work well. The benefit of a less formal journal service is that it makes academic reading lots more enjoyable. Think about the amount of long and incredibly formal papers students and professionals have to read. You can discuss social science and other social work formal topics in a casual tone, but still include studies, facts, and references that any formal journal would. This option will cost you the most work as a side hustle due to the continual research it would require, but could be a really useful service. And your startup costs will include web hosting, a website, security, advertising, social worker side hustles. These are only some ideas of side hustles for social workers. Hopefully, you have found them interesting, and that your mind is now ticking. However, the internet opened a door to many other possibilities for social worker side hustles. So if these ideas are not quite up your street, you could even combine aspects of them with your own.